Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We have more information for the all new Acura ZDX. So let's not waste any more of your precious time. And remember, like, subscribe. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Let's go take a look at the all new Acura ZDX. And we have some pricing information as well as a possible release date. It's coming up uh towards the end of this year. I think in the fall. I think that's what I've seen the information about it is. But anyway, let's go to the article and check out some of the information that we need to know. That goodie. All right, so here we go. So this is Acura's press room, which gives us, just the information that we desire. So the Type S delivers an estimated 500 horsepower, so you can get that configuration if you want, or you can go with the rear wheel drive, which gives you a little bit less horsepower as well as more range, obviously. The ZDX anticipated to receive an EPA range rating of 325, zero emission wild, in an A-spec single motor configuration. ZDX marks the first Acura application of cutting-edge new technology, including Google built-in, Bang & Olufsen luxury audio, and in the Type of S variant, Acura Watch 360 with hands-free cruise. Designed at Acura Studio in Los Angeles, ZDX introduces Acura's latest styling language, previewed by the Precision EV concept. Acura's first electric model, the ZDX, will start in 60,000. And is this an error or is this my computer just messing up? Let me see. Is this? Nope, it's just my computer. It looks like there's like a little bit of a split right here on my screen. I got a screen tear. With the first client delivery slated for early 2024. Okay, so I was wrong. It is coming out in 2024, which is weird. They usually ship out the like next year's model, but they would release it this year. So if it's a 2024 model, you would get it in 2023. That's how it's been done for the longest time, at least for the longest as I remembered. Um, so 325 miles, that's what you're going to be getting. And the battery size is about a 102 kilowatt battery. Obviously, the partnership between General Motor and Honda, not Acura, Honda. So we're going to get the same technology from GM. I wouldn't buy this just because of the platform that they're utilizing. I don't know. I feel like GM needs to configure their electric batteries more so it's more efficient. It's not efficient for me. Well, in my opinion, it might be okay for you, but for me, the way that they run their company and I just feel like it's not efficient enough comparing to their competitors, which has like smaller batteries but gives you way more range. You know what I mean? So it's just not efficient in my opinion. It's fine. Everybody has different parameters when they're buying a vehicle, especially a $60,000 SUV. This is a big purchase. You know what I mean? So make sure you do your homework before you decide this is the one for you. Acura will offer the ZDX A-Spec in both single motor and rear wheel drive, and a all-wheel drive dual motor. What is that? Why does it say like that? AMD? Huh? AMD? I don't know why shouldn't it be AWD? AWD? Or AMD dual motor? Maybe that's their, I don't know, all-wheel drive configuration. That one kind of screwed me up. The 2024 ZDX A-Spec is expected to start in 60,000 range. The ZDX Type S, the most powerful and best performance Acura SUV ever, will feature a performance-tuned dual motor, all-wheel drive powertrain, and is expected to start in the 70,000 range. Oof. All Acura ZDX sales will take place through a new omni-channel digital sales process. Let me get my big old head out the way here. I know you guys can't see the writing, so I didn't see that. But you know what? I'm just gonna disappear for a little bit. and so I don't cover anything on this article. And I'm also going to be putting the link in the description too if you want to go read this full article yourself. There's a bunch of information on here, but I don't. We would be here all fucking day with my reading disabilities. Okay, so Acura ZDX sales will take place through a new omni-channel digital sales process, ensuring a simple and intuitive shopping experience from home or at Acura dealership. Pre-sale activities for ZDX will start later this year. The first client delivery is slated for early 2024. Interested clients are encouraged to sign up at Early Access ZDX to get early access to new information and details and reserving a new Acura ZDX from their selected dealer. So we're actually going to be going to that website also because I have it pulled up so you can see the configurations. So if you're interested, you can go configure your ZDX because that's actually live. The difference is it doesn't tell you exactly what the cost is for everything else. You know how like when you add um, certain item or whatever, it changes whether you want certain seats, um, certain materials, or whatever. The cost of the car actually goes up. So anyway, ZDX comes standard with Acura Watch, a suite for safety, drivers assistant technologies, including Acura's first application of rear cross traffic and brake-in blind zone steering assist. So here it is. I highlighted this as well too. Recharging on the go is quick and convenient. DC fast charging at a ratings of up to 190 kilowatt. I'll be completely honest, and I've talked about this just like I talked about EVs. Anytime we talk about EVs, I tend to go left, like go sidetrack like a madman, especially when it comes to recharging. You're never gonna get those speeds unless you have like the perfect temperature outside where it's not too cold and it's not too hot and it's just right. That's when you're gonna get something close to that. My car can charge up to 350, but it taps, or maybe I probably checked the information incorrectly. I'll have to check it again. But my car usually charges, I think, up to 250 kilowatt, and that's when the temperatures are just right. But when it's too cold, I'll be lucky to get 150 kilowatt. So this is what you got to take into consideration. If you're in a colder climate, EVs are not for you. At least full electric EVs. Hybrid, yes, but full EVs, no. This is not for you if you live in a very cold climate. Even in hot climate, it's not very efficient when it's hot as well too. So you're getting a 102 kilowatt battery. ZDX A-Spec rear-wheel drive can gain an estimated 81 miles of range, so you can charge it pretty quickly, I guess, in 10 minutes. But it has to be perfect weather out there, man. It has to be perfect. So here's the configuration. So you have your single motor available, dual motor as well. So single motor, 325 anticipated range. So if you get the dual motor, which gives you a lot more power, so 500 horsepower estimated, or 288-mile range. So that's not a lot of range. You're losing about, you know, you're losing quite a bit, to be honest with you. So you're losing about 37 miles, which honestly, it's not bad. I retract that statement that I said. So it comes with a multi-link fixed coil, and then the other version of it, the premium version, you get the multi-link air suspension. Ooh, high performance adaptive dampers. Ooh, amplitude reactive damper. You're getting 20-inch rims, which is good, more efficient, and then you're getting 22, so that kind of like hinders the range a little bit there with those big rims, so it's a little bit heavier. Um, all the other stuff is just pretty much the same thing. You can tow up to 3,500, which isn't shit. I wouldn't recommend towing anything with these electric vehicles. Even the electric trucks doesn't have enough range. So that's the information about the ZDX. So we're gonna go take a look at the website, which I said we would. So this is the website. It's available, so you can actually select which ones you want. So the A-Spec rear-wheel drive starts at 60, right? And then you can configure the color that you want, whether you want snowfall, mercury silver, blue abyss, scarlet red. And then you can choose your interior, whether you want a black and red interior or orchid, or red interior. And then when you get to the blue abyss, you only have orchid or ebony. Honestly, I like this one. But let's see the interior. So this is what it looks like. And then this is the orchid. And I can't tell whether, to me, it looks like a soft material, right? It looks like a cloth, soft material, at least from this angle that I'm looking at. And then so here is the interior. It looks pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's premium. 60 thou wow, which is reasonable if you're considering the alternative, whether you're going with the BMW or the Audi, as well as the what's the other one, the Mercedes. I think the pricing is pretty good for what they're offering, but I would still avoid this because battery technology is moving in a very fast-paced scale. So let's go back to selections. So this is the all-wheel drive. This is the one that's going to give you that 500 horsepower. That's the dual motor all-wheel drive. So this is the one right here. This is Z1. But anyway, we're going to go back to selections. And then you have your and then of course you have your highest one right here. You have your Type S, which includes Brembo brakes in the front Brembo brakes, adapted air suspension like we talked about. And then you have your Acura 360. And then when you move on to the Type S performance wheel and tire, starting in the range of 70,000, which is probably going to be in the high end of 70. Just like this one, it's probably going to be in the high end of 70, roughly. Anyway, so on these two right here, the Type S's, you get the that special Acura color, that tiger eyes. Let's see if there's any differences in the interior. Type S. Nope, there's no differences in the interior. It looks the same. So maybe these are, unless this is just a generic interior. You know what I mean? Like this isn't. Sometimes they'll do that where it's not really specific. I don't know. Or maybe it's leather and my eyes are just playing tricks on me. And then I just wanted to go back to this area right here and look at the some of the photos over here as well too. Obviously, you're gonna get those big Brembo, and once you choose the Type S version of it. But overall, like the design, it honestly just looks like an Acura. There's nothing special about it. It just looks like any other generic SUVs out there. You know what I mean? The only difference is it's got the Acura nameplate on it. It looks just like a Acura. You could tell, But that concept one looked pretty good, and they kept some of the stuff. They didn't keep everything, but they kept pretty much most of the design language, I want to say. But overall, 60,000 for a performance based or luxury based Acura. It's okay. It's not for me. It's just the partnership kind of kills it for me. But that's just me. So yeah, I don't mean to rhyme. But you guys let me know in the comments below. Are you interested in the new Acura? First ever electric vehicle or electric SUVs. If you go back in the past, I'm sure you'll find, well, in Honda's past, you'll find they made an electric vehicle actually a long time ago. But anyways, I don't want to keep you here too long. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, have a good day.